Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Welcome back to another episode of City Skylines Sunset Harbor DLC as we crash into the transportation tower. We are back here in another excellent episode of City Skylines, and our city's starting to fill in. We're starting to grow, and things are starting to get interesting. Yes, I know, they are very, very, very interesting. So let me hit that escape button for today. I would actually, well, I have the road, trying to build roads. No, I'm just kidding. For today, I would like to build a zoo in this area. So that is what we are going to do today. So welcome back. Let's get started. So the very first thing we're going to do is this. First of all, this whole area is starting to fill in from last episode. So we will get people. So that's why I'm building the zoo now. So I don't forget to do it and I accidentally add residential to the whole thing. So let's get started. Let's get that district going. So we don't want to paint a district, we want to paint a park district. Yep, that's par for the course. Or if nobody knows what that means, that is how we need to start this build. We need to add a park district all throughout the entire thing. So I know we might not use this whole thing, but at least the entire thing is district. And I did remove all trees, and there's these little logs. If anybody in the comment section knows how to delete these little logs way faster, just please let me know. I honestly have no clue. So what we need to do is we need to build kind of a park entrance. So we do not want to turn, or we do not want the curved road on. We want a straight road. So let's get that over here first of all, and let's, I think we should start it out with kind of, if we can, all right, I want to measure this out. So hold on, I'm going to go like this for the time being. I just want to add some parking lots like straight down the middle here, but I want to make sure it's measured correctly. So usually I don't do detailing stuff in front, well, for the most part, I don't do detailing stuff in front of you guys, but I think this is necessary. All right, so we're only going to put one there, but I really am going to put, now it won't let me go, watch. There we go. So again, I wanted just to measure that out perfectly, and then I want to go back up to here to there, and then we can do our detailing. So I just wanted to put parking lots in the middle of our area. I thought that would be pretty neat. So like, for example, where's our parking lots again? And of course I clicked the wrong thing like 6 times. But watch this. So we're gonna do this, and all these fit perfectly, but see how we have that opening? So before we do anything, I do want to make something that's pretty cool. So let's go over to our paths. I know this is not the zoo, we're getting there. All right, this is gonna be a part of the zoo. So remember, we have awesome zoo paths. Well, I would like to, okay guys, so now that we have our path over that, I feel a lot better, and we will add more parking, but it just took a little bit more time than I thought to add that stupid path over. Basically, let's get started on building a zoo right now. I know, I procrastinated that long enough. So we go to the elephants. Where's our main gate? No, that's a side gate. This is our main gate. And as you can tell, it is not centered, but that is completely okay. So now let's go let's start building to the left. Well, I do want to go straight a little bit. I'm going to be honest with you. We need to, okay, so now we're going to have 2 different sides of our zoo. So we want to put things up around these roads, and so people use this nice looking path. So let's start building. So let's get our road over here. I'm not going to use actually, I'm going to delete this. I don't want to use the paths with trees, because I'm going to, as you guys have watched before, I'm going to add the trees individually. So let's add a path kind of over here. Do we want to connect that just yet? Yeah, let's connect that like this. Then this can go, that path can go straight across. All right, so now let's see what we can do. Let's delete that road. Let's see what we can add. What would be a cool exhibit as you're entering the park? I don't like that. The Bison Enclosure. Hold on, City Skylines. So if I place it like right there along the road, you get to see bison. Elephant enclosure. That would be, where's the arrow? That would be pretty cool to see on the side of the road. I'm going to be honest with you. We're just going through it right now. The monkey palace. Oh. The lion enclosure. Can we fit it? No. Okay, I definitely want a bigger, kind of like the elephant path. So if we could put the elephants over here. So we're going to make, when you're building this, make sure everything is kind of, we're going to try to keep everything close together. So there's that. So let's connect over here up. Now make sure you don't connect it to the actual sidewalk like it did, right? City Skylines did that, not me. But so watch, you do not connect the path to over there. You don't want people sneaking into your zoo. That's how you lose it. That's how, every single thing you do in City Skylines, you want to try to make money. And if people are sneaking in from the side street, I guess it's not really sneaking in per se, but then they don't account towards your attendance, and then they don't account towards you making money. Now, everything we build in City Skylines is, you want to make money from it. You don't want, oh, I wanted that to connect there. So let's see if we could, let's connect. So what I'm adding right here is the insects and amphibian pen or exhibit, I should say. It's not really pen. So just keep adding paths. And then we can detail this up later on. So that's just something to keep in mind. There you go. I will do a better job. Actually, I don't like that path, but I will add more paths later on. So we have 2 exhibits. I really do like the elephants on the side. That works out really perfect on the side of the road. I like it a lot. So let's keep building. Now we do have the birdhouse. Yeah, I would actually like the birdhouse like right along there, but obviously we don't want it connected to the, oh my God, I keep hitting the wrong button for paths. It's all right. It's Monday morning. It's before I start work. So this is, I'm a little tired, I feel like. All right. If we could fit that thing right here. 2. Bad math. Have I ever told anybody I'm not good at math? And yet I do people's payroll. Yikes. Poor them. Ew, yeah, poor them is right. Alright, so we're going to place that right alongside there. So again, we're trying to create an entrance where people can actually see some of the exhibits and whatnot. So I kind of like that a lot. It looks good to me. Let me know in the comment section below if you do like that addition. Did I just add a path that... No, that's a correct path. Okay, I thought I was going crazy for a second, and I added a path that I didn't... Not that I didn't like it, but... okay, so let's add... Let's do the same thing we did over here and try to get an exhibit alongside the road. So let's do that again. Or alongside our entrance, because we want it to look inviting, basically. I mean, how insane is that? Let's have... Ooh, it won't fit. See, some of these buildings are just very... Oh, well, that's the elephant enclosure. Some of these buildings are just very weird, I feel like. Like, some of them you can attach randomly, like over here. Like, you just have to attach the paths, and other buildings like this... You know, they can hook up to the path itself. So that's just weird. I don't know. It's very strange. So let's keep adding things as we go. And then we're going to add a lot of detailing into here. So you guys won't be like, well, this is the most boring thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And I'm sure that's what everybody thinks. Anyway, so we're going to keep building and we're going to keep going. So see this exhibit? We're going to put that right on the water over here. Now, this is one of the exhibits I mentioned that you have to connect the paths like that, and it's just very, very weird how that all works out. I don't quite understand it, but whatever. Now, if we can fit a couple food courts or anything like right along here, beautiful. That works perfect. So I just added a cafe. What is this? A souvenir stall? Yep, souvenir stall. And then if we can squeeze in a bathroom right around here, that would work awesome. So that's our first restaurants, and we do have the plaza, which, ooh, no. Ooh. Let's put the plaza right there. I do want to kind of put like 2 plazas over here, though. Perfect. Awesome. I like our left side of the park so far. Our right side of the park is kind of struggling a little bit, but that's all right. We don't need to use this whole thing, so don't worry. Don't freak. I completely understand that zoos are big, but I kind of gave it way more space than needed. So we already have flamingos. We already have elephants. We do need the sea life enclosure. You guys know that I really love this building, like more than life itself, because of what you can see just from the outside. So I'm going to add that here. And if I can make, I don't want the path to go, well, I guess I could make it go straight, but I also want it to go like, kind of like this. So I'm going to detail that up. Oh my, okay. What in the, why can't I do that? Oh, that's annoying. That's all right. So let's get rid of that. So at least we have that little roundabout area. Just, it's very weird how some of these buildings act when you add them. So let's add some more food, and then let's add a bathroom over here. Perfect. Now remember, we can add other park life parks to over here, or to over here, yes, to this zoo. So we do have a bison enclosure. I'm from Buffalo, New York, so we need a bison enclosure. We cannot build on water. Oh, I guess I didn't see that. So let's put this diagonal. If we can hook that up, nope, it won't allow us. But anyways, let's make it. There we go. That's perfectly placed, honestly. There we go. Now what we can do is we can. Wait, now it allows me to do that? Okay, so it stops right there. Okay, so that was stupid. I still think that was dumb, but whatever. So let's go over here. Oh, we can't connect that, so no, don't do that. There you go. So we just added a couple curved pathways just to change it up a little bit, and I'll show you guys how to make kind of like fake exhibits. What I mean by that, just we can fill in these little, it's not really squares per se, but we can fill in these little areas and make it look like they're actually old exhibits, and that, you know, it's just, oh, can we, okay, if we could fit this here, it would be fantastic. Yeah, we'll make it look like there were old exhibits that aren't in use anymore, and I'll show you exactly why in 2 seconds. Make that straight path. There you go. Perfect. There we go. That is awesome. Now, I kind of regret putting that restaurant there, but let's just keep going. It's not really a huge deal. And do we want to add anything? No, because I want to add parking lots over here, more parking lots. So let's try to keep expanding out here. Over here is pretty much filled in. We can add some cool things, like I think, actually, I know it would actually fit perfectly over here. A really cool Ferris wheel right on the water would work perfect. Yes, if you guys do complain in the comment section, I have seen a Ferris wheel and a carousel in a zoo before. If you guys have never seen it, you can, well, I would say Google the Buffalo Zoo, but you won't see many pictures of it. But adding that Ferris wheel and the merry-go-round, I think that's I think those are 2 perfect additions. You can add, I don't think, actually, if you go to SeaWorld in Florida, they actually do have kind of like a mixed, they kind of have a mixed amusement park with a zoo. So that's how that's their claim to fame. So that is actually a thing, but I'm not trying to build a SeaWorld. I'm just trying to build a zoo. And in the comment section below, please let me know what you'd like me to name the zoo. And I will gladly, the best one, I will gladly oblige. Make sure it is nothing inappropriate. Ooh, the monkey palace. As I say nothing inappropriate, I'm talking about monkeys now. I love monkeys. Oh, rhino enclosure. Ooh, that's a big one. Oh, we can fit. Wow, it's actually amazing how perfect the zoo is actually fitting together. So I just added rhinos. And then the last one we really want to add is lions. Now, where could be a good spot for that one? I feel like everything else fits freaking perfectly. Now, I don't know if I want to put it here because I think I want to carry on that road. So if we could put it, it won't allow me. So this is one of those buildings where you have to add the paths later on, which again, I don't quite understand that, but whatever. I did not create this game. I only play it. Okay, so we have that. It looks pretty cool. Then what we can do over here is I am going to add a different, so we're going to go outside the box and kind of go over here and kind of go over here. So what I want to do is I want to kind of follow this path over here. So what I'm using is the Parklife DLC stuff right now. So let's, there we go. So that's perfect. And then we can add a few more things over here. Now the reason why I wanted just to fill in this corner, to be honest with you, I didn't want a naked corner with just trees. I think you guys would probably agree. So we have kind of like a yin yang thing in the center. I'm not quite sure what in the world. So let's add some observatory. So you get a nice view of here. Ugh, nope, not over there. And we can use the same thing over here. Then I'm not sure, again, this is not supposed to be a nature preserve park. I'm just adding a couple towers just for some sightseeing stuff and just to kind of bring the entertainment value a little bit higher. Yeah, the boulder site, yeah, I don't really know what to do with that. We're not going to use that, but anything else we can really use. I don't want to add tents because I do want to add a real nature preserve area, but you know, let's just add one more observatory tower and we can call it a day. Maybe one more ride over here. What kind of ride could we build over here? Nothing too crazy, honestly. Nothing. I guess the bumper cars. I mean, that's pretty. I think bumper cars over there works. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is before I let you guys go and do the time lapse. By the way, that is cool how the sun is doing that. Let me just show you something really quick. So if you want to make like an old pen, like an old, I guess that doesn't make sense what I just explained. Like you want to use up this area over here and just not really like waste it. First of all, we're going to use the move it tool to do all this. So if you don't have the move it tool, oh shoot, you can do this. Just you have to, if you're on a console, you really can't use the move it tool, but you can actually make these pens, but just maybe with more of a rectangular shape, so you're not so so it's not so. Oh nope, wrong button. There you go. Okay, so see how that formed pretty perfectly. So like an old pen, like an old exhibit, you can just add, whoa, we don't need a brush size of that big, but you can just add a few of these and kind of like it's overgrown and kind of like it's shot. You know, whatever was in here is gone or well, I guess dead. But it just kind of fills it in and makes it look like, hey, maybe something used to be here. So again, if you're on the console, just make sure you use something that's a little bit more square. Okay, guys, welcome back. We are back here in the filled-in zoo. Now, what I did do was I did add a couple more of those fake old exhibits. I did add some detailing with trees and whatnot. But look how cool this bridge looks. Zoo paths, definitely use those. They are fantastic. Look how cool that is. We will have people coming in and filling in this area, and obviously we need more residential coming in, but as you can tell, I did do a lot of detailing. I did add some other piers from the City Skylines Parklife City Park, and I did add a cafe right on the water. I did leave out the trees over here so you kind of get like a view of the river, or is the lake? River. We'll call it a river. It's a river. But everything filled in nicely, and see what happens when you add trees and minor detailing. Like, look over here. You can add just some small bushes, you can add some small trees, and you can make it look really cool. I did add a couple gazebos over here, and it's just a really cool area where people can walk around and do shopping. Then while you guys were gone, I did add some commercial, so hopefully that gets filled in soon enough. Did anybody else see that floating cargo over there? I did add more trees over here just to fill in. Like, if you don't listen to me about anything, just fill in whatever you're building with trees, and it will look 100,000 times better than it did without them. Like over here, it does kind of look a little naked without trees over here, but you know what? That's just a pier, and we're looking out. We're looking out at the mountains. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below. But I tried to change it up a little bit from my normal zoo approach. The last thing I will say is make sure you garbage has piled up. Yeah, no, I will take care of that pronto. But make sure we're gonna boost this. Make sure you increase your ticket prices to 20, the most you can put down, make the ticket prices. Then also don't forget to put advertising campaign, main park, and animal ethics. Animal ethics will attract 20% more people to the zoo. The advertising campaign will attract even 20% more to the zoo. And then the main park, it will bring more people to the zoo. Right now we have 0 visitors. I completely understand that because we literally just built it, but we're also waiting for these neighborhoods to fill in, which I don't know if you guys remember, but they definitely are. Next episode though, we're definitely going to work on services like trash. I will show you exactly the traffic issues that I created this traffic jam. So we're going to work on that. But thank you guys for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below. But thank you guys for watching, and have a great rest of your day.